Join me today as I change out the blinds on Life with Marianne and Joe. Hey everybody, how are you? Joe here. Marianne is at the shore today, taking a well-deserved rest and break from all the craziness that she normally is involved in. So I'm going to take this opportunity while Marianne is not here because then I can make a mess and move around more easily. I'm going to take the opportunity to change out these vertical blinds. Now, I had installed these a long time ago when we built the house, and they've served us well, but they kind of look more corporate looking, and I've been really wanting to change them. And basically, I changed everything in the whole house to wooden slotted blinds, but they have gotten excessively expensive. So I'm going to use, we just bought, I have to change out 9 of them, and they are mini blinds, and we got them on Amazon, and they just came in the mail the other day. And here is the box right here. You can see it is called the GH Cordless Morningstar 1-inch vinyl mini blind. And I thought you might enjoy seeing how to put these up. These are very doable. It's not a big project. If you've been wanting to change out your blinds and you're a little bit afraid, maybe this little video will help you do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have to get started by taking down the window treatments and taking down the vertical blinds that are there now. So just hold on a second. Okay, so obviously step 1 is to take down whatever window treatment you already have up there. Now these vertical blinds kind of snap right out. I have the mechanism up here on the top. So if I just wedge it, it'll come down. So I have to take this and take these vertical blinds off. And what I'm going to do is I'm not throwing them out because I might be able to donate them or give them to someone who needs some blinds. So, I mean, they're still in good shape. Next thing you want to do is to take the opportunity to see if there is any openings around the edge of your window. So what you want to use is, I use this painter's caulking right here, and what I'll do is I just run a bead along where the window and the window casing is, and then I wet my finger and then I just rub that along there and I let that dry. So that'll stop any air from coming through there, because in the winter that air coming through the windows is always a horrible thing. So take the time to do that next. Next, you want to take the opportunity to touch up anything you might need to touch up. And I use this Behr interior exterior high gloss enamel on all of my woodwork because we like a shine. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to touch all of this up along the inside here and around here and the sill as well. So I don't have to show you me doing that. You know what it looks like to paint, but take the time to do that. Okay, so you can hang your blinds 3 different ways. This way right here is on the inside of the window, which means that the brackets will be attached to the top inner part of your window, like up underneath. Or you can hang them all the way up from the ceiling if you would like. The brackets will allow you to do that as well, so you can extend the length of your window if you would like that. Or you could also put them, right above on the molding that goes around your window so that the blind will be on the outside of your window. So the brackets give you 3 different options: inside, ceiling, and on the outside molding. Okay, so my windows are set back. So what I want to do is I'm going to hang my brackets from up in here on the inside of the window. See? Or, I mean, if you want, you could put them on the outside here, but I don't want to do that. I want to put them on the inside. So the first thing I did, obviously, before I ordered them is I had to measure the window. So my window came in at 31.5 inches wide. So when I looked up the sizes of the blind, I needed a 31-inch blind. Now, very importantly, don't forget to measure up and down the length of your window because everyone is different. Mine is 72 inches, so I needed 31 by 72. So here is one of the brackets. So you can see what they did is they put screws up on the top and here also on the side. So now what I'm going to do is, since I'm hanging mine from the top of the window, I'm only going to be using this screw right here. If you had it up on the ceiling, then you would probably use this screw as well as this screw. But you would need those anchors. Don't just put blinds into sheetrock because the blind is going to come falling down on your head. And then if you were going to use them on the outside of your window, you would only use this one in here. Okay, so next is you want to find the placement for your brackets. Once again, my blind is 31 inches. So what I'm choosing to do is I'm going to come in 4 inches on each side to hold my bracket. I'm then going to put a little mark at the 4-inch spot. I'll then take my bracket and hold it exactly where I want it and make sure that the hole is lined up with that 4-inch spot and make another marking exactly where I need to drill my pilot hole. Okay, so here is my mark right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up exactly with that and see where I want it, right on the edge of the window like that. And then I'm going to make a mark in that hole and drill my pilot hole. Next, I'm going to use my Black & Decker cordless drill. And I'm using a bit here that is smaller than the screw. Okay, you want to make sure that your bit is not bigger because then the screw is just going to fall right out. So you want to make sure you get a bit that is smaller than your screw. So I'm going to drill that pilot hole now. All right, so see I put my screw in there. I just played it in, and now I'm going to screw it into the where I made that pilot hole to make it easier to go in. All right, so I screwed it in. You can see the edge right here is lined up with the edge here. And I did the same thing on the other side. I went 4 inches in and I put it right in the same spot. Now make sure that you get this one and the other one in line exactly. See, I use this little edge here for my edging because what's going to happen is your blind's going to be crooked and you're going to have a curse fest and you're going to have to take the whole thing down again. So make sure that you line up your brackets for easier installation because nothing goes easy. It looks easy, but always something happens. Okay, so now we're up to the point where we're going to put our blind in, and I'm going to follow the instructions because see what it says? It says put the top in first on an angle and then push the bottom in so that it snaps in. You want to make sure that you follow those instructions because what's going to happen is you're going to pull on your blind and it's going to hit you in the head. So you want to make sure you check how to actually install the blind, okay? Just don't wing it. Make sure you read. All right, so here we go. Here is the blind right here. This is the outside because here is the little thingamajig to, change the direction of the blinds. So it says to put the top in on an angle like this, all right? I'm putting it on an angle and I want to push it a little and I'm going to push down. And one side snapped in, but not the other. Okay, there you go. Did you hear that? It went click, click, and both sides snapped in. So now I should be able to pull this down without it hitting me in the head. There you go. And then the last thing to do is to hook the little wand up. So there you go, voila. I have my mini blinds up here, and it wasn't too much of a drama. They went up without me. I don't think I even cursed once, which is a miracle. So, you know, again, I mean, they're not really expensive. They're very affordable, although they have gone up tremendously in price. I think these were about $35 a piece. There might be more. Marian's not here. She actually put the order in. So, I mean, I remember the days when they used to be like $6.99. But so this size was about $35, I believe, a piece. So again, I think it makes a big change. It lets in, I can filter the light, I can change, with using the wand and whatnot, and it wasn't such a big problem. All right, everybody, I hope that helps you if you're contemplating putting in these blinds, and I hope I was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give me a comment, give me a thumbs up. I'm trying to make this channel grow. So everybody have a good day, and I'll be seeing you really soon. Bye-bye.